Gung-ho reaction, a topic taboo. Hey there, kids, it's Folie I've got papayas, peaches, sandy beaches, and an occasional Amy.
Hey there, Shorty. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Fine.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic.
Did you know one time a guy hit on me in Walmart and I was so shy because I was crazy about boys?
Mm-hmm.
I literally giggled and ran.
Oh,
Just ran.
Did you say as a teenager?
Yeah.
I've done it as a grown-ass woman. Not even kidding. Not even just a few months ago.
You know what? I probably still would too.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee. If you hadn't have bagged the guy that you did already,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
No diggity.
No doubt.
See what we did?
Without even trying? I like the way you worked it.
No diggity.
I like to bang it.
Bang it up. Memories.
Yes. Memories all alone in the moonlight. Do you know who that's from?
No.
Have you heard that song?
I feel that I probably have.
You have heard it. Everybody's heard it. It's from Cats.
Oh, but I've never seen Cats.
I know, but everybody's heard that song.
Probably. Like I said, it rings a mild bell.
The time I knew what happiness was. You know that song?
I don't think so.
For real?
For real?
Oh my gosh.
What?
We've got to watch Cats soon.
Yes. I regret not having watched Cats.
We're gonna. There are so many movies that you're like, have you seen this?
Yeah.
And then I say no, and you're like, oh my god. So I mean, it's just we just have to fix that for each other.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Because you need to watch A Fish Called Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
You need to watch Rear Window.
Mm-hmm.
You need to watch Vertigo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen Vertigo.
You have, okay.
And you need to watch Cats,
Yeah,
Cannibal the Musical,
of course.
um,
Don't say Grease. Don't say Grease.
Grease,
No.
Mallrats.
I haven't seen Mallrats.
What? Chasing Amy.
No.
What? You've seen like Clerks and Silent Bob.
No.
What?
No.
Dogma.
I was rebelling. Didn't want to watch any of them.
Gosh, Amy.
I know.
They're all so good.
We have to watch them all.
All of them.
Every single last one.
Did you realize that most of mine until the end were musicals?
Yeah. And then they
Something
were like
wrong with me.
all...
Stoner movies.
Yeah. Stoner movies.
Kind of.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Comic. Yeah.
What movies do you guys regret not watching? Or do you regret watching? Or what movie would you tell yourself? Let's just get to the question.
What was our question that we wanted to discuss this week, Amy? Do you
So
remember?
I asked our many wise sages
Mhm.
in the Facebook group.
Mm-hmm. Which, if you are not a part of, go join now.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Follow Do Podcast.
Get
Public
your-
group.
yeah.
Get your ass in there.
Get your life together.
What have you been doing all of these last few months?
And I'm just going to reiterate, leave us a review.
Leave us a review on however you listen.
Yeah.
To-
Post it, put it on a Post-it note and stick it on our backs. We don't care.
It doesn't
We
matter.
want your feedback.
We-
No, we want your good feedback.
We don't care if you have anything bad to say.
No. I mean, we've already criticized ourselves plenty.
Exactly.
You should hear us after these microphones go off.
We throw things. We
Yeah.
cry.
I'm like, Melody, you screwed it up again.
You just blathered on.
You meeping screw up.
You meep so meeping meep.
Yeah, that's all we do. And then we cry,
Mm-hmm.
and then we hug.
Mostly I cry.
Yeah, you cry while I kick you.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say that. Amy, we have the same brain.
We do. And the same memory.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just happened.
It did just happen because
Yeah.
we just recorded a full episode
Mm-hmm.
and I screwed things up big
Oh,
time.
man. And I think I screwed him up. I'm not trying to be competitive. I think I screwed him up even worse.
She did.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, Amy. Sorry.
So I asked our Facebook people
Mm-hmm.
if they could give one piece of advice to their younger selves, what would it be? Because lately I've been thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking my whole life. I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
I think too much.
Yeah.
I could probably use a mallet to the head, be knocked unconscious every now and then.
Yeah. We need to find somebody who can
Peace.
make that happen for us.
Yeah, let's look into that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was regretting how much time I wasted worrying about whether boys liked me or thought I was cute
Mm-hmm.
when I was growing up, especially when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think I got that idea in my head partly because of Disney.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do, because it's all about the girl who gets noticed
Yeah.
by the prince, and that's the big event in her life that changes everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not blaming Disney because I make my own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that was in my head. I was like, eventually, this incredible guy is going to fall in love with me and
Mhm.
see my value.
Yeah.
And how incredibly meeped up is that?
It's maybe meeped up.
Yeah. And the moment that I realized how stupid that was, and I started being like, you know what? Why am I wasting time on this? I happened to meet my husband.
That's awesome.
I know, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, now granted, there's this whole thing you could go into of like, well, I don't have any regrets because all of my mistakes have made me who I am. And all of my failures have been turned around. And, all that's true. I actually really strongly believe that. But just for the sake of conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's an interesting thing to talk about. So, oh yeah, and my other one was that I needed to reapply sunscreen.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You don't just put it on once and then spend 7 hours on the beach
It's ridiculous.
and expect to not turn into a lobster.
Oh, I think most of us are probably guilty of that. It's so hard.
Imagine how, perfect I would look if I had been coated in sunscreen from day one.
I hate the feel of sunscreen.
I know, it's so greasy.
It's so, and it's just I can feel that I'm going to break out everywhere.
Yeah, it's so pore clogging.
Yeah.
If it's the kind that actually stays on, it is.
It is. And then your skin is like Casper white, which
Mhm.
I got called Casper growing up
Sorry.
because of how white I am. All the time. And so to add to that,
Mhm.
it was just, and I have so many freckles now, man.
Mhm.
It's fine. I have them on my fingers even.
So a lot of things I would say I learned from. I learned from the boy thing, whatever. I think I could have done without learning the hard way with sunscreen.
Yeah, for sure. And the hard way with boys.
Yeah.
Because, I replied to it that great points. I'm going to Bogart those two.
That's totally fine.
Same.
It's legit.
It really is. I don't know that I felt it from, Disney movies. I really don't think I thought that I was that big of a thinker to be like, oh, it must leave out. I think...
I may be the only one.
No, I don't think so. But, yeah, definitely that. And I added to it that I should have listened to my college counselor when they said, take business classes. I was like, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go headfirst into every single art class I can possibly take, which I'm very, very glad that I didn't, because I could actually, I didn't finish college. I did not graduate. I had a year left, which is sad. And
I have so many thoughts. I'm bursting.
Me
but I want you
too.
to continue.
I actually did listen when I can remember, it was a web design class. My teacher was looking at my photography and was like, is this what you want to do? Because your work is amazing already. If you want to do it, you have what you need to do. You just need to do it. What are you doing wasting your time and your money here?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I love that teacher.
Me too. And you know what I did?
You listened?
I said, thank you. I got up and I left and I never came back.
That makes me so happy and proud.
And then I made a 6-month plan.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to have, it was so small, to think of what I was going to do, but it was huge. It was it was the pivotal steps of making my business. I was going to have business cards. I was going to start a website, like a blog, building a portfolio. And I had like 10 of them.
Yeah,
and
an action plan.
Yes. And then I never looked at it again. But then like magically 6 months later or something, I pulled that out and was like, I refound the list.
And you had done it.
I had done every single one of them and then some. And I never looked back. And I did not ever feel bad.
You shouldn't have.
For doing it, because I had wasted I can't say that I wasted money and time. I got.
You can say you want to appreciate what you got out of it. You know? But yeah, sorry, keep interrupting you.
Go.
I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I wasted so much money on college.
Yes.
And I know this is sort of an unpopular opinion, but I also think that the tide is sort of changing for a lot of people. I'm not necessarily going to tell my kids to spend a lot of money on college.
Me neither.
Especially if Ransom ends up wanting to do some sort of trade. Like, that's honorable and cool, and maybe he'd be better off mentoring under somebody. Or if he wants to do most of his school at community college. I think, yes, I want a doctor to have a degree. If he's going to be, checking me out or whatever.
For sure.
I want a pilot to have a license. But I could care, like, your photos are incredible, and I could care less about what credentials you have. What's that?
You could care less?
I did it. I did not realize I did that.
It just flew.
When you get excited.
It flew out of you.
It flew it out. Flew down the flue.
It flew right on out of you.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
I got so excited. Maybe I needed to have some more college.
My phone was just in my just
in your mailbox?
My lap. And yes, right in my mailbox. and it alerted me.
You looked very alert.
I only have it set to vibrate, and so it was like, yellow.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Do you want another text? I mean, I didn't text you, but... What were we talking about?
I don't even know anymore.
Don't waste your money on college.
Don't do it.
Especially if you're doing something like writing or something in the arts.
Yes. You really don't have to. I mean, if you want to, go do it. Like, I would never trade, like, my typography classes, my ceramics, and all of that. Like, I loved, oh my God, my life drawing is one of my favorite things.
I loved it too.
It's so, I mean, I took it every year.
And take it.
Me too. Yeah. I actually was going to ask you if you would... Would you ever model for me?
Yeah, for sure.
For real?
Yeah. Like nude? Really? I totally would.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I want to do it again so badly. Nothing refined my skills, my hand skills for drawing, like life drawing. I loved it so much.
Yeah, that's what Vu told me too. Yeah. When he was actually, like, I asked him to sort of give me unofficial art lessons because he's so incredible. And he's like, you need to draw a live nude model.
For sure.
And we would go up there, like, you can pay a certain amount to, like, be a part of one of the classes.
It's amazing. I need to know where these classes are.
Yeah. And a couple times... I made him model for me.
See?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully those drawings are in a secure place. But it really helps.
It really, really does. Yeah. I love them so much.
Yes.
So much. So I'm glad that I spent the money and the time on those classes. But I also wish that I had have known that there were places like Josh went to OSU Okmulgee, and it was he went for 2 years, I believe it was, and he got his degree. He's a graphic designer. The day that he left school and graduated, he had a job, and he's had it every day since.
Wow,
same job. Good job.
So Josh,
I know. It really is.
He's like, I'm gonna just do what, follow the actual practical steps and do the thing.
Do it. Yeah,
and it can be done.
Yeah, he's so mature.
Yeah,
and really immature at the same time.
I know.
It's true.
It's very interesting.
So, should we read what some of our
I loved. We got so many good answers.
We really did.
So, okay, Johnny's goes right along with ours.
Uh-huh.
You will have to pay student loan money back, idiots. Don't rationalize that car with a salvage title as a school expense. He's so right. I mean, so much school debt for me, but then I used it for other things that I really didn't need.
Me too.
It's just, educate yourself, but find ways to do it that are practical.
Yeah.
That you really need to do. And my favorite was his PS. You want to read it?
Yeah. If his name is Jason, don't date him. None of them work out.
It's true. I'm sorry, Jason.
Jason's and Josh's. Sorry, Josh.
Sorry, Josh's.
But at least for me,
yeah,
it just never.
There's some people like, no.
No.
They don't work.
I've had multiple Joshes. I've never dated roommate Josh. And it has been the longest standing relationship with
That's
a
why
human.
you guys are still best friends.
Yes.
Because you've never dated.
Must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't ever fall in love with anyone.
With a J name.
You'll be happy. Yeah, with a J name. And let's see what else we've got here. Well, Song of Ease is great. I mean, it just goes along with.
Yeah, you shouldn't care what others think about what others think, nor their opinion or judgment.
If someone is mocking you, they're definitely jealous of who you are and what you do.
That's true.
People don't waste time trying to make you miserable and hating you unless you threaten them in some way.
It's so true.
So don't waste your energy on them. That's exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They want to throw you off your game.
Don't feed it. Catsup said the list would be too long. I'd probably simply say life is worth living.
Which is huge. I mean, we've all needed to hear that at some point.
Gosh, and to really let it set in and sink in. Just live and be happy. It's okay to be happy. I would say that.
Yes, it's okay to be happy. You can choose to be happy too. Yeah. I believe that one.
I 100%
And maybe not in any given circumstance. Of course, you're going to be acutely upset sometimes. But overall, yes. Yeah, I think if you start every day simply being like, life is worth living, then you're going to have some crappy days.
Yeah.
But life is worth living. It keeps rising to the top and you'll be fine.
Yep, for sure. My mama, Doreen, said, I would have told myself to speak your mind. Don't be rude, but your opinion counts too.
I love that.
Yeah, I agree. And she does that. She's so good at it. And she does it tactfully. People have always said that they always know there's going to be no BS that comes out of her mouth. She'll tell you what she thinks.
That makes me so happy, especially because she likes this podcast.
I know. I know.
And also because I have a hard time with that one. And knowing that eventually I can get better. I have gotten better, much better. But I still am a people pleaser at heart. I'm still a peacemaker.
And the thing is, though, my mom is really that too.
Yeah.
She is very much, she's one of the most selfless, giving, wants to make sure that everybody around her is happy people. But I think that goes hand in hand too, is that, she sees that you're doing something stupid. Yeah. She's going to tell you. But
out of love. That's real love.
Yeah. And if you do it tactfully, it's not cruel.
Yeah.
If you do it in a rude way, the truth
then
can be cruel.
Your motives are not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Too. And I like how she says your opinion counts too.
Yeah.
It's balance. It's like, some people think, oh, I'm going to go around telling everybody how it is. No, you need to go around listening.
Yes.
And then your opinion counts too.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's opinion counts.
Exactly.
Except stupid people.
And except serial killers. It's just bringing around full circle.
Well, your opinion counts, Mel.
Oh, jeez.
I love Kylie's. Illnesses don't mean you're weak. Take care of your body, damn it.
Yep.
And if you don't enjoy it, try something else. It doesn't hurt to change your mind.
Gosh.
That's a huge one for us.
That's big.
Yes.
Yeah.
And walk away from toxic people. Hell yes. You can't fix them and they won't change for you. Yes. Save yourself from the hassle.
It's so true. They are going to, in the end, if you stay around them, you're going to become toxic too.
They're going to drag you down.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's so true.
And when you're not happy and you have that, person dragging you down, you are spreading the toxic energy.
It's so true. Chasney says it's okay to date the nice guys. Stay far away from those idiots that are not so nice.
Amen, Chasney.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think that, like, the mean boys were cool. You know, I like a boy.
They come off as cooler.
Yeah. And, you know, my husband, he's not mean. He is the sweetest. Like, he's never said one unkind word to me. Mm-hmm. And he's sassy, though. Like, you can be both. Yeah. You know, sassy's probably not the right word for a man.
No, it is. I love that word. He's got a bite to him.
Yeah, he's got a bite. But he does not ever take it out on the people he loves. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if they do that, forget them.
Forget about them.
Forget it.
Go
get yourself.
Go meet yourself. Right in the meat box. Why did I meet the meat box? I don't know.
Well, because yeah.
Go for it. Don't question yourself and go for it. Yeah. I love that. Sometimes you just got to jump. Exactly. Whatever it is, you just got to take that leap.
You do. And overthinking it pretty much solves nothing. Yeah. And it just slows you down or stalls you out altogether. And the same with don't wait for perfect timing. Mm-hmm. I mean, we certainly didn't with this podcast.
Nope. We'd still be waiting. Most things I think you can say that about. Like, there's never going to be the perfect timing. No. You just have to do it. Mm-hmm. If you wait for the perfect timing, you'll never do it. And it's kind of an excuse at that point.
It is an excuse.
And then be weird. It's okay. You're a little weird and a lot of crazy. You do you.
Yes.
Sister.
I love the weirdness because I really believe everybody is pretty dang weird. Yeah. Any person, I've never gotten to know a person. Yeah, because life is weird, naturally people will be weird. Mm-hmm. And I've never really gotten to know anyone who wasn't a little bit weird. Yeah. And if they were really normal, that is the weirdest thing of all. Weird. And honestly, not very fun.
Not very interesting. Yeah. No. What else we got?
Shayla says, I'm pretty darn happy with myself, which I love. I love it when somebody can say that. My struggles have made me the badass force of nature I am. But I would tell myself one thing. Travel! Mm-hmm. The world was different 20 years ago. Yeah. That's true. Like, there are no guarantees. Yeah. You may have to put some things off realistically, like I feel like I have to do, but also know that if you put it off for too long,
you'll never get to do it. Yeah. Yeah. That's hard. I wanted to travel so much, and I still do want to travel really badly. There are places that I want to see, and I let, my stupid anxiety gets me.
For me, I think it's like, I don't feel like I can spend the money right now. Yeah. I know that technically I could find the money, but I'm like, I shouldn't be. It's quote unquote frivolous. Yeah. But at some point,
living your life and seeing things that are going to change your life are not, I guess you could call them frivolous, but I don't think they
frivolous in the most essential way.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was deep.
Yeah, it was. Man. I would tell myself that one day you will travel and see great things. So what if you come from a poor family? The
kids in your class that bully you will stay in this one-horse town, and you will adventure and prosper and become something to envy. Yeah. It's true. Like, do not even compare yourself with kids at school.
It's so hard when you're right there in it. Yeah. I get it. And I have this talk with my kids all the time. You just be who you are and you enjoy who you are. If you are happy with yourself, be yourself.
You're so much to be envied because the truth is most people are not happy with themselves. One person says, I wish I could tell myself not to let depression take my life hostage in my 20s, to seek help and to listen to those who are trying to help me. You know, what that made me think of is in college, although I didn't really need to be taking this writing class, I was taking a writing class I enjoyed. And our professor said he would never want to go back to his 20s. He's like, that was the hardest time in my life. Yeah. And when he said it, I just felt like a weight off of me because all this time I had thought, oh, your 20s are supposed to be your heyday. They're supposed to be the time you're going to want to go back to someday. And I wasn't having the best time in my 20s. Yeah. I was pretty stressed and confused a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then he made me realize, well, that's normal. Like, 20s are really hard. They're just a huge transition period.
It really, really is.
And you're still a baby. Like, you think you're supposed to be a grown-up, but you're not.
You're really not. You just came out of being a child.
Yeah.
And, I mean, really, those are more like your teenage years. You know, like, it was a hard time. 20s were rough.
And I think if I had known that it was okay for them to be rough, then, and like, you know, with Lauren, like, if she'd known it was okay to ask for help, because it's understandable that you're having a tough time.
It's understandable, and it's completely normal.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's hard.
And feeling bad about feeling bad is a thing. It's a real thing, and it can keep you from getting help. So one person says simply, don't marry him. So many relationship things that she would say. She says, marry the person who compliments you in action, not word, who is capable of living without you, but every day doesn't choose to.
Yeah.
That was really nicely put.
Yeah. I agree. I love the in action, not words, because so many times I've dealt with this so often where, you know, your words are super nice and you say these wonderful things that you're going to do, or, you know, that you'll do differently, or this or that. And it never, ever happens. And I would rather you never say a thing. Like, you don't have to open your mouth at all. And I wouldn't just then be disappointed. Yeah, just do it if you're gonna.
It becomes a form of gaslighting almost. It's like they want you, this person wants you to believe them. Yeah. And they put so much energy into being earnest and being sorry and saying romantic and pretty things, but it's really kind of abusive because they're sending one message with their words and not being kind with their actions. Yeah. And actually, I think we know a few people who are really good at this. Like, I would say Josh is one of those people. Like, he doesn't, you know, he's not like always giving us tons of positive feedback necessarily in his words, but he is so supportive and such a kind, good friend. Yes. And Vu's the same way too with his love. Like, yes, like, as soon as I walk out of the bedroom every morning, like, he may not be like, you're the most alluring creature I've ever seen, and like twirling me around the room, you know, but he'll be like, I love you. Yeah. And then I'll see that he's made me my coffee. Yeah. And I'll see that he remembered that I had a meeting. So, like, he set up my you know, headset for me or whatever. Like, and it's just, that's just who he is. Yeah. And that, to me, that makes me feel so much more loved.
That's a good good egg. They're both just amazing.
Yeah. We know some good people.
We know good people. Yeah. And you do really nice things for me, too.
Oh, you do for me, too.
Oh, my God. Amy, I love you.
I love you too.
And I just want to show it. Oh, jeez. And then James, let's end it on you. Grow a beard sooner in life.
James, I've had the same regret.
Me too. In fact, because of your comment, I've now let my beard keep growing.
Oh, it's grown like 3 inches since we've started this episode.
I've grown out my beard hair, my armpit hair, my toe hair.
Your eyebrow hair.
My nose.
Yeah.
Let's not even discuss that.
I mean, I can't even see your mouth. It's luxuriant.
It is. It is regal.
Yeah. It is a crown and glory and fun to braid.
And wonderful when conditioned.
Yes. Enjoy your life.
Do the thing.
Do it. Don't think. Or do think.
Think and then don't think.
Yeah. Think. Make a good plan like Melody did. And then you might not even have to look at it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or don't make a plan and see what happens.
Because in the end,
goodbye.
Have a good one.